Hey guys, welcome to another artful video. Today's an unusual introduction. I kind of can't fit this item into my usual setup, so I kind of have to do it handheld right now. But you can probably tell from the title that I'm going to do a Arteza review. And it's the Arteza Premium Box, which I'm super excited to get. My fiance has gotten it for me for Valentine's Day, which was a big surprise and also makes me kind of jealous because now I have to compete for next time. But here's the box. I have to fit it on my chair. Sorry, this box is kind of reflective, so you can probably see a video. My computer's right there. But yeah, this is the Arteza box. I don't want to turn it towards me because then you could just see me because it's very reflective. But yeah, this is the Arteza mixed media art set. Comes with a wooden art case, painting tools, and detailing accessory. Can't say that word to save my life. But yeah, that box kind of dented because I was kind of too excited and I kind of already opened it. Kind of. So everything's pretty much out of the box right now. I just wanted to show the box. Like, this is what it comes in. It's huge. Literally need two hands to carry this. Let me show. This is the content that it comes with. You could pause the video, but I'll go through each item one by one eventually. But yeah, I'm super excited. It comes with watercolors. Oil pastels is not my thing, but I'll give it a try. But watercolors, I'm looking forward to. And they have watercolor pencils too. And metallic color half pans. Mind you, I didn't open up any of the items in here. I just took it out the box because I was super excited. And I've been looking forward to getting their watercolor pads, because everybody talked about them, and their mixed media pads. Alright, here's everything that was in the box. So yeah, you can see why the box is large. It comes with a whole wooden case. See, officially by Arteza, and it locks and everything, which is really cool. Good for storing stuff. I'm just having it open so you can see what's inside. But yeah, it came with a few things. It came with some watercolors. I'm kind of nervous for this one because cheap watercolor sets usually come with a similar case like this. I don't like the plastic ones because every time, my whole experience when it comes to watercolors, when they come in this kind of case, is always a bad experience. But it doesn't look that bad. I opened it before, as you can probably tell. This was supposed to be around it. 36 watercolors, classic ones. And it even comes with a mixing pad. Mixing pad? No. Wow, I forgot what these called. Palette, there we go. Mixing palette, jeez. And it comes with the little traveling. These are the metallic ones, the metallic half pans. It comes with some watercolor paper so you can swatch them. Focus, you can do it. See? But yeah, I'll swatch those later. Oopsies, wrong one. The only thing I'm really curious about is which one is it? Is this DIY frame sketch pad? I have no idea what this is. I have never got it before. But it's mentioning something about unfolding and folding, which I have a rough idea of what this is. But I never had it before either way. Here are the watercolor pens. Not watercolor pens. Pens and color pens. Arteza, very aesthetically pleasing. But yeah, I'll run through these. I'll go by the list that's on the box, and you see each and every one of them one by one, and do some quick swatching. And also to mention, they also come with a color wheel, which is kinda cool. I don't know how this one works, but I'll figure it out as I go. First things first, I started with the water-soluble supplies. There are so many supplies to review that I'll be splitting this video into multiple parts, so each supply could be reviewed properly and to avoid creating an extremely long video. First up is the Arteza 36 watercolors that come in a portable plastic container with a clear cover. There are 36 colors, or cakes as Arteza calls them, within this palette. It has quite the wide range of colors to choose from and many classic colors that are used within art pieces. From the beginning, I highly doubt these watercolors because of the plastic container. I can't count how many times I picked up a cheap watercolor that was a similar plastic case that was not pigmented. Seeing the beautiful bright pigment just coming from the cakes and just laying the brush down to see a beautiful bright red or even a pigmented yellow is extremely satisfying to me. Any artist can tell you that it is very hard to find pigmented yellows, especially from a watercolor palette. Arteza has changed my view of these containers, and these are my new favorite watercolors to use. I would recommend these to fellow artists because of their affordability and amazing pigment. I am also using a brush that came with the watercolors. To my surprise, the brush is very good. It is very soft, flexible, but maintains its shape. The brush has no stray hairs and is a good size for getting into little details. Next up is the Arteza Watercolor Pencils. Let me first say that I am aware that I wrote the wrong name. It's not completely wrong, but it's not completely right either. I can't tell you how much stress I currently feel when I look at that title for that supply. My OCD is like, redo everything, but I'm going to deal with it and have already fixed it on the paper. So all those who are gonna point it out, I got it first, so no comments about it, because we're going to pretend that nothing is wrong with it. To those that didn't even notice and have OCD like me, then you shall suffer with me because I'm leaving it and I redid this video too many times. You wouldn't notice because of the power of editing and deleting. Now for my review. The watercolor pencils did not impress me. Do not get me wrong, the colors are beautiful and there is a wide range of colors to choose from. I was just a little disappointed with the melting process of the colors. A majority of them melted beautifully, but some of the colors did not melt all the way. They left behind some pencil strokes. Now, this can be positive and negative. There are artists who prefer this type of style and like seeing the pencil strokes. It gives it texture along with a light color in the background. If this style suits you more, then go for it. I recommend it for you. If you prefer a smooth, flat color, then I wouldn't recommend it to you. Overall, the colors are bright, vibrant, and the pencils are not brittle. Then we have the water-soluble oil pastels. To be honest, I was surprised to see that oil pastels has a water-soluble version to them. I would never expect oil pastels to be water-soluble, and I couldn't even imagine how they would react to water or how they will be applied. So obviously, I was a bit nervous to use them, because my last experience with oil pastels was quite messy and unpleasant. Turns out, they are still messy, but this time was fun and shocking to use. I kinda doubted this supply because I believe there was no way oil pastels could even be water soluble. Well, let me be proven wrong by Arteza again. Arteza is on point with these supplies and really wanted to impress every artist who got their hands on their supplies. The pastels melted like butter. The colors maintained their vibrancy and were still very pigmented. This may be my new favorite art supplies to use, but I'll experiment with them a little bit more to get a feel of them. The only con to them is to make sure that you use a soft brush to wipe away the little debris that pastels usually produce, so you can avoid lumpy colors. And they are not great for making tiny details. However, I would highly recommend trying these out because they are shockingly amazing. Lastly, we have the metallic watercolors. I had to squeeze these babies in because when I swatched the oil pastels, my line became crooked. I don't know, I guess the oil pastel shocked me so much that I couldn't make a straight line. Luckily, the metallic watercolors only had 12 colors, so it was enough space. Now, these watercolors were so pretty. I can't explain how beautiful they are. They are super reflective and are very pigmented. Well, except for one that is a bit harder to see on white paper, which I'm assuming is supposed to give a surface and iridescent shine to them. so it's great for putting over colors. In the light you can see the true beauty of them. They are great for being accent colors on a piece to draw the viewer's eye and makes the piece a little bit more special. I would recommend it if you like having a shiny and reflective look to your piece. The metallic watercolors came with 2 swatch sheets, so I decided to use them. Good thing I did because these swatch sheets did them justice, unlike mine. The black paper really showed their beauty, and honestly, it felt like my paintbrush was a wand and I was producing magic on the paper. On the black paper, I also decided to use it for all the whites that we were not able to see on the white paper. They are surprisingly pigmented. And yes, I know I put the wrong name again. Don't blame me, I was copying what was on the swatch sheet. Pretend it says watercolor pencils. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll make sure to link part 2. But until then, remember to be kind kings and queens. See you in my next video. Bye bye!